Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XL vs FNATIC 2023 LEC Summer Playoffs Game 4. We are into the picks and bans. Already we got Poppy, Zaya and Kindred being banned away. Yeah, Kindred really altering those team fights in that last game, not surprised.
So FNATIC gets Kaiser LeBlanc,
The Rumble being taken away. Finally, Odoamne not getting his Rumble. He is quite experienced on that champion. I think 60 games. 60 plus games he's played on Rumble.
But we see FNATIC ban Kaiser a lot of the time.
That's the thing, they don't play it.
Do they play Kaiser? Do they want it?
That's the question I'm asking.
I'm asking too.
Like, I agree. No, but like,
Rel being picked here, Tristana being bothered over here.
No. You can't. Surely you don't give over Kaiser Rel, right?
Does get picked.
Tristana picked up for Humanoid.
Yeah, I really like that FNATIC came back in that last game and brought it to a 2-1. We might have an interesting series on our hands.
What do we play with the Kaiser, you know, if we do lock it in?
I have now shoved my face with food, so I am now prepared to continue casting.
What if plot twist it's Humanoid Kaiser and it's Noah Tristana, you know, they still have that flexibility.
Kaiser being taken away.
Not really be surprised see that one.
Maybe good counter engage or good good counter engage.
They go Alistar here.
Good chase down. Ornn, supportive, shielding, objectives, jungling.
Any melees.
I don't know, I'm not piecing it together so far. Maybe the last two picks will really help me piece together what the team comp is designed to do.
Renekton is always a nice champ to have on your team when you're playing Arron as well. Sylas taken away to deny it from the Alistar, so that's another melee mid. Akali could kind of work, but I feel like that lane might be a bit difficult. I feel like
Sylas ban.
Azir, Ahri, or Annie.
Maybe thinking Abadagi is gonna play Sylas.
Arron, Annie. Daisy plus Tibbers. That cooks.
Not sure why. First Sylas ban in the series. Maybe solo queue? Solo queue maybe?
Okay. FNATIC.
Maybe something to do with the team comp? A lot of harm in those team fights, staying alive for a long period of time. I think, if I'm not mistaken, game 2 or game 3, one of them.
Or some maybe jungle like
I think game 2.
Not the best into Arron. Arron's pretty good in Sejuani overall.
What about Lilia? Nah.
So
right.
Kindred being targeted and Trundle being targeted for Razor.
Could have worked for XL. They've denied that away.
That is a Jax pick.
Pick into it. I mean, you can go Gragas top. You can go Gnar or Ornn or something to just tank.
I was thinking
take the L.
Jax very scary.
Probably not, is it, into those two AD carries?
Good split push.
There's the Azir.
Good CC immunity.
No. Also,
I mean,
okay into the Jax, yeah.
Yeah, not Azir. I mean, I can't say I love XL's comp if they go not Azir.
Okay, Gnar being picked up here.
Different things.
And is Cassio being locked in?
Great hyper carry. I think it can work very well with
Would love to see a Cassio. We're probably not going to see a Cassio, but I don't see anything immediately obvious to me. Just like decent team fights. It looks like a very standard composition. Like two what do you call it? Two damage dealers with their AP and AD, a bruiser top, and then a supportive jungler and a supportive support. Like,
I also think just objective setup with the bushes. When you
I don't know.
The threat of a Rel engage, the threat of a Mega Gnar, the threat of
not the best breakdown, but yeah, that is what comes to me.
There is a lot of poke and a lot of range coming out of FNATIC.
Then we have on the side of FNATIC, I can see their team.
If Odo can withstand that pressure and they win out on the bot 3v3 here, XL, they should have a good transition to mid game.
He's known as the weak side king for the majority of his career, Odoamne. We'll see if he can bear the brunt of the pressure that FNATIC will put down. We'll see if he can take this XL team into the season finals. Game. It's on to Summoners if we go.
How many days
FNATIC?
335.
335 days.
The last time you said you loved me.
Strong team fights.
And
good split push with Jax.
made a reverse sweep happen against XL, and they knocked XL
Could
out
thread or
of
not.
contention.
If he gets ahead.
They often say that.
Yeah, no, I don't know actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't know, I think, yeah, I don't know if Gnar or Jax has the favor. I assume because he picked Gnar into Jax. Gnar does have a little bit of an advantage. Maybe earlier on. But yeah, I don't know.
Excel will see if, as an organization, they have learned from history, because obviously most of this roster was not on Excel.
So, fairly standard level 1, some wards being placed.
But I think, if I remember correctly, it was...
Ivan looking to put his marks down on jungle camps. No leash needed. We'll see if Patrick and Limit do anything with this level 1 advantage.
Alter the record books for this game 4 as a reminder. And we have said this a few times. I'm going to say it again. At the start of every game, we hit the stakes. If XL win this, they are into season finals. Firstly, they play G2
They are.
Obviously in the summer split finals.
They have a little bit of a lead
finals, which is our top 6 qualification
on those minions.
For Worlds. If XL lose this, Koi will take XL's spot alongside FNATIC in that top 6.
So pressure's on, as it has been this whole series.
Rail level 2, quite scary.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this jungle pathing.
Dives in and throws you up.
You talked about how they wanted to play for top side of the map.
And
Way to cut and pick a second there, Betty.
Can we get a quick Arron check?
Can we look at Peach?
Heavy trading top lane.
No.
Gone for the Civ.
So you're disappointed right now.
So disappointed.
Yeah, doesn't use the blast cone tech. Saves a few seconds, but... Ooh, you tech.
Oh!
Ivan's really, really fun clear.
Nope, needs to mark his bot camps, but I think he wants to ward here.
Running
I
top?
think it's more for a ward, really.
Knows Jax is very scary. Maybe gonna try and shut him down.
With E, this is definitely...
There he goes! No E though.
Doesn't use it.
Odo still on level 2. There's the trigger seed.
Does flash.
Away. I love the Peach cam there. On the bottom left, manages to get the flash out of Jax and gets a ward early for...
Sejuani coming up in the river, we could see some action here. Ooh, Peach is aware, Sejuani diving in. Nothing gonna come of it.
He has to drop top lane, which is not ideal. There's a world where they can set up for a dive, so Odoamne is being told by Peach, hey, I need to go bot, you need to base and TP back here.
Humanoid jumping in, bringing the damage down onto Abadage. Trigger seed just used from Peach actually means that Abadage won't have that little bit of extra shielding, and comes down a top fight.
Razork
Good look for a mid fight here.
Good Q flash here if they time it perfectly with the Wave Humanoid getting damage down. They know Ivern's around mid though, so Razork's probably calling it off.
The level up as well from Abadage means he's up at 300 health, makes it a bit harder for Humanoid, who has gone Demolish here. Peach covering that gank is on a ward. Takes his red.
Love this game.
And now it will work his way towards that bot.
Love that FNATIC came back.
Nice bit of damage.
We have the series on our hands.
Humanoid expected to have that push against the Azir early. The bot side also going as we expected. Patrick with an early base. We'll pick up a couple daggers. But overall, nothing too chaotic happening across the map. Nice adaptation overall, I believe, from Peach to just make sure that he can cover for top, get that flash out from Oscar in it. Just alleviates some pressure from Odoamne, maybe gives him some opportunity, but look at that.
Ooh, not in trouble here. Might be forced to flash, and he is.
Yeah, massive misplay there in the lane.
Really playing it dangerously with a HP deficit.
Takes a trade that Oscar in it was more than happy to take. Nearly gets himself a kill. Now that flash advantage that Odoamne
Love the idea of being able to cast
nice movement by Oscar though.
these games.
Force that. Now we've got a force in the bot lane perhaps as FNATIC are trying to crash the wave. Peach is going to stick around.
They bring me
They jump on top.
so much like what I need to work on, like yeah, just like talking and how I can grow. They bring me so much.
I did not think that was going to hit.
Very grateful.
Noah, but does burn the cleanse immediately. Wave not in a good spot here for Odoamne. Doesn't know where Razork is as well. Coming down towards this bottom lane.
Razork a little bit concerned about Peach hovering on what side of the map, so he wants to come and assist. We'll clear out this vision and help Noah and Tribute push this wave in so they can look to base. Bit of a stun, but I don't think that will result in a huge amount. You can see the Callista passive proccing there as well.
Holding the minions in the Ivan bush so he can get a freeze.
Oscar in with another good
nice
trade.
strategy.
The big thing for this top matchup is Oscar still has TP, which is really nice for him. He can just keep trading aggressively and then eventually TP back, and we'll have some agency in this lane phase. Level 6 is coming through for the mid laners. Abadage will have the shuffle available, but the Ivern doesn't have that much damage, so killing the Tristana becomes a bit complicated. Hopping around this Peach, but he's on a ward. Maybe wants to take away the Raptors.
Of course, when the minions are in the bush,
so when he hears that go down,
they are not able to be attacked by the melee minions as early.
there's the backtrack to take away
So it means that the minions the enemy team's minions in the bush, they're gonna die a little bit later.
Already on his way out of base.
They're not gonna be able to be attacked. There's a Jax in trouble here, doesn't have flash, and he looks like he is going to go down. First blood going over to XL.
Wow, they make that look easy. Nice smite from Peach to be able to connect the Q. And Oscar Renin will give first blood over to Odoamne.
I feel like they knew Peach was going there with the ward. They saw him walk into their jungle area, and Odoamne had a big wave. Maybe Oscar not expecting as much damage kind of coming out of Odoamne. Will TP back.
I mean, Trimby was on his way. Maybe they thought that he could get there in time to offer assistance, but yeah, they should have had information to speculate that that was a possibility. It was also a big wave in top, but that TP advantage Oscar Renin had, going to be forced to use it. Not sure how much of the wave he was able to actually catch, but when you look at the CS difference, not that dramatic. If we have a look back now, so obviously right now they don't have information.
Oh, it's a cannon. He wanted the cannon.
Oh, a
Just,
classic.
ooh, good stun by Gnar, really throwing Jax into a dangerous spot.
-1 life. Which one I'd rather have?
Fortunately, unlimited number of those, not an unlimited number of cannons, but
True. It's a weird way to live your life, just, you know, can die as many times as I want as long as I get the gold.
Just onto the cannons, man.
DMAT used by Limit in the mid lane, just to give himself
That's
that
me.
relic shield stack, because there's a slight gold lead for XL in this early game. Most of that obviously being on Odoamne in the top lane. Oscar Renin, though, does have his flash back up. Looks like Razork's resetting to go towards his top side camps, as Peach is about to finish that clear as well. Both the junglers, well, Razork already level 6, Peach will be level 6 soon. Might
There's a lot of minions for
be going
Humanoid to
for
farm
an
there.
invade here. Try and sneak away this red. Ivan actually a very good invading jungler, because you go in, you press this,
Pushed
you
into his
smite,
tower and
you
then go.
walk away
Peach
from
going
the
for the
camp. You don't have
invade,
to
really
spend too
nice.
much time behind enemy lines.
Love the way that you describe that. Press this, press
Both
that.
junglers heading to top lane.
Cooking together, what'd you get? Camp stolen. Peach spotted Razork.
They're gonna jump on Ivan. Good pick. Ivan really not good at dealing with counter ganks. And that looks like Ivan going down. Well played by FNATIC. Good target selection.
Says you wanted Jax so strong in the early stages, past just after level 6. Really good 2v2 setup, and a good kill there. Oscar just in range for the stun from the counter-strike, like you said there, Minik. Now maybe FNATIC looking at a Herald start. Should be a pretty easy pickup, I think. Bot lane is trying to get their XL, but FNATIC's trying to cut them off, slow them down. They really want to match this. Abadag is there too. Maybe it's not as free as it looks as Humanoid tries to turn.
Humanoid jumping in onto Odoamne. Not really mobile. You can see he's just able to get away. Both junglers fighting over. Sorry, mid laner and jungler fighting over the Rift Herald. Does go down. Smited by Sidran. He can actually pick it up.
Trying to get towards that eye, but has to flash away from the root caller. Razork could jump back into the pit here, but Limit is on.
They're gonna try and force their way back onto this Herald. Humanoid takes it, and oh, we have a team fight breaking out. Peach does go down. This Ivan pick really not working out. Limit is in trouble here. Does get a CC onto Trimby, does go down. And Oscarin trying to turn it around. Jax is in trouble here. FNATIC running for the hills. Where are they gonna go? XL in hot pursuit. Humanoid, it does get taken down. Razork extremely low. Noah looks like he's gonna get chunked out a little bit and does get pulled back. Really good play by Rel to pull him back in there.
It was such a scrappy,
Nice use of
5 minute
abilities.
in. XL managed to pick up kills on the back half. The Herald gets picked up by FNATIC, and Humanoid manages to get that buff. I can hear Trimby through these soundproof headsets just screaming calls non-stop. And the first thing he said was Rel was out of the fight. I think he knocks away Limit on that Rel. I think here, maybe Odoamne could have fallen if Humanoid got the reset on the W and the E came out of Oscar in time, but nevertheless, Razork has to tank a lot of the Azir damage. Manages to pick it
Quite
up.
an event breaking out here.
Pushback there, kind of unlucky for XL as they have to retreat, no dash on the Azir, but it's Limit getting there first, but Trimby pushing him out.
Yeah, it becomes a chaotic fight because FNATIC want to contest this. They know that Odoamne is not very healthy. It's a 4 versus 5, but look at how much time Peach actually is able to buy. He's able to get away to safety, then throw Trimby and Noah flash commit. Patrick is forced to run away, but then Limit, in the middle of all these members, chooses to re-engage the fight. Patrick from a distance has the damage to secure the
You
kill.
can see FNATIC extremely low. XL knew they could chase there.
And then Patrick sees his window to chase the opposition down. Flash in from Odoamne to make sure the Q connects so that enough damage from the Ren. But I think Patrick didn't actually have enough mana for the Ren.
No, he did. He got it off, but he went for auto attacks on Razork.
Patrick able to do so much damage on the Callisto.
The Ren onto Razork, but didn't get the kill.
Of course, Callisto, really good chasing ability.
The damage.
Dragon now spawning.
Azir really good chasing ability.
Nog
Nog really good chasing ability. Ro good chasing ability.
Really putting a lot of pressure here on the mid lane. As XL are trying to push
Ooh, Abadage, big play from him, but he does get stunned and looks like he's going to be turned around on him. He does go down. Ooh, Tristana ultimate pushing people back. Odoamne going down as well. FNATIC really fighting here. Holy moly, this is an explosive fourth game. Dragon is started, but it might get contested. Oh, it does get smited away by Ivan. I thought that got stolen away. Amazing gameplay pace here. We got FNATIC just bombing the bot lane. Peach going down as well. Are we going to a game 5? Silver Scope, please. Love game 5s.
And with a small early game lead after the Herald fight, it's FNATIC that punches back. Really good mid play here from from FNATIC rather, as Razork's ready to respond. It was initially good for XL as he gets pushed on a tower here, but doesn't actually get the aggro because he doesn't auto attack, and Razork gets the stun. TP comes in from Odoamne onto 5 members of FNATIC. Nice pushback with his ultimate as well.
Holy moly.
Scenario. Abadage will TP in later on, but it's just
grouped up and picked off. Well played by FNATIC there. Really knowing that they on some of the people might be on Drake and they're just isolated. TP be used by Humanoid. Odoamne in trouble, does go down.
FNATIC 7 kills to 4, up now with 1,000 gold lead.
You could kind of sense it in the air after that game 3 that this might go to 5, and right now FNATIC really good lead. Double AD carry, have the Jax. 3-1-3 now, Humanoid on the Tristana static shift.
Daisy being used. I did not realize Ivan has the boost to try and solo Tristana. Maybe he can do that. Yeah. I'm not sure.
1.5k gold lead for Humanoid.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played, and yeah, since I've seen Ivan even really be played. Haven't been watching so much lately.
Get himself even more plates. That's going to be another one for him. 1.5k gold lead for FNATIC.
Brave Brewing now finished on Patrick. Only lane with a lead is that bot lane for XL. At 30, 20 CS up as well, but Peach has been muted on this Ivan. FNATIC have done such a good job of finding positions.
Love this game.
Re-engage Trimby as well, keeping the engage tools at bay. It's on fine form. And although this game is not done yet, it's the second game in a row that FNATIC are in control of. And we know how the last one went for XL. A few moments to lick your
we can see with the items.
They have team fighting later on with the Rel. They got that.
FNATIC have their first ones built. And if we look on the side of XL, no. A lot of them are in still, like, they still haven't got their first item. Azir, no. No.
And Humanoid will go up towards top side against Odoamne, who's very close to that Trinity Force, which will help him out on this side lane. But 30 seconds on the Herald spawn. If they pick that up, FNATIC, they should be able to crack open a mid tower if they want. Still no tower fallen just yet
they
for either side.
Don't really want to take teamfights without those first items complete.
Regroup towards that mid lane. XL have to push at the moment, so the jungle support of FNATIC have to give up. Zabadaga gets the Leandries coming out of base. Big spikes for
Daisy does survive.
Just can't eat the honey fruit, sadly.
You need to watch Trimby with the flash knockup. I feel like he's going to pull the trigger on XL once everyone's grouped up here. Humanoid's going to pick up the Raptors. Not going to be level 11 just yet. Whereas the engage, Limit has the flash. Trimby has the flash.
Posturing over the Rift Herald.
And Limit's been having such a fantastic...
XL look like they're going to take it, and FNATIC looks like they're going to try and trade for a mid lane tier 1.
Recent games in this series specifically. Looks like FNATIC just give it up, go for mid tower, get the first break, and let them have the Herald.
Pretty reasonable.
XL get the top lane tower, they do come out ahead.
Also get a bit of damage down onto that bot tier 1 as XL are slowly sieging onto this. Will they push for another? Peach
looks like they will.
No, looks like he's just going to disengage.
In the end now, this is first brick for a tower and a Herald, so we'll see how effectively XL can use that Herald later on, assuming they do manage to take this tower, which they will.
I'm surprised Trimby's up here as well. Maybe he's covering off that second tower rush with the Herald, but he needs to get down to bot side and start putting his walls down. 40 seconds on the Dragon. I think that's something that both teams will try to fight over. You know, XL don't really have a cross map with the top tower because they've all.
If I'm XL, I'm in this position. I'm scared. FNATIC, they won the last game. They're really fighting in this game. They're heading the gold. Like they look like they're not going down easily. First two games, never would have guessed it. Now things are getting close and they're starting winning games and like really just fearlessly playing. I'm scared.
He's gonna instead choose to regroup with his team. Wants to make sure they can contest that mid prio.
Thank God I'm a caster, not a player.
They can to steal away some camps. Should be able to. Oh, never mind.
Couldn't handle being a player. The stress they go under and yeah, man, like no thank you.
The jungle pet 3 stacks away for either side, but mid wave's more important. It's a 4v4 here.
Daisy. It's a 6v4 now.
It's a 6v4 now. As FNATIC might have to back. They're going to smite the Daisy and try and get it down. The shield will keep it alive.
Rift Herald used here.
As you say, yeah, won't quite finish it off. Daisy
Doesn't get the mid lane tier 1.
Daisy dies.
Of course, no plating, so not the best Rift Herald. It's okay, gets the charge. Team fight being started here. Peach does get chunked really low. And oh my goodness, Humanoid being thrown around by that Azir ultimate. Being Gnar throwing him around. Humanoid just getting chunked everywhere. Does go down. FNATIC really putting up a fight though. Limit looks like he will go down as well. Jack's in a really healthy position here. Odoamne isolated from the fight. Patrick's in trouble. Peach in trouble almost. Looks like, yeah, Odoamne really being isolated does affect things. He couldn't come round the behind him because they were all grouped up. He would go down here, and oh, he looks like he's going to make a play. FNATIC are really low. Yeah, Gnar was in a tricky spot after he killed Tristana. Yeah, couldn't get back to the fight. Had to go the way he went, and yeah. FNATIC taking a Drake. 2-1. Alistair Hex Flash. Does miss, I think. Peach goes down. Oh, the shield. Humanoid is in big trouble. Good dodge. Alistair, can you provide anything? Limit's coming in. Surely Humanoid goes down here. Yeet.
As he looks for that kill on Peach, XL gets something back.
Wow. What a chaotic fight. Look at this engage onto Limit. Just as the flank is coming in from Oscarinin, they chain CC him, but Patrick is able to pull him away to safety. Meanwhile, Peach gets chunked out on the front line. And then the target focus from Aladage and Limit straight onto the back line. They want to assassinate.
Just being reminded to be present when I cast. That is when I say things with the best
Look at the other side of the fight. Yeah. Noah is still alive.
And I want to put out good energy.
Are kind of getting zoned out of the fight. Peach does provide the brush to give him an avenue to escape. But then the cleanse here, Patrick doesn't have the flash. Trimby and Oscar
FNATIC really coming away with that one.
And FNATIC miraculously end up winning out on that team fight.
I don't know how they pulled that out. So many things kind of went wrong for them, but nevertheless, the double AD carry standing tall, but it's Oscarinin that does the most damage in that fight and carries FNATIC through it.
And 317, he's been involved in every single one of FNATIC's kills. The only player on the team to have a 100% kill participation. He's been on form in this game after being shut down by Odo in a couple.
We've got another 5v5 around mid. XL want the mid tower. FNATIC want to defend it. A lot of flashes missing for XL. A bit risky to walk up if they want it.
FNATIC don't have a single flash
either. Trigger if they want.
Goes in. Glacial Prism being used but couldn't jump back by Limit. Trimby down low. Oscar in looking for that flank once again. Humanoid dashing in.
FNATIC engaging. Abadage in trouble. Kaiser ultimate coming out. Just swooming onto Abadage. Looks like they go down. XL turning this one around. And Patrick does go down, but the Jax, scary, and there is no Gnar on the other team. Ooh, Jax is terrifying.
4 for 3
You know, he jumps. He can jump onto Ivan, jump onto to Patrick. Like Limit is scared of Jax. Like I think the only one that is kind of scary to Jax is Gnar. Can just be CC'd up and but even then I'm not sure, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know.
But then watch Noah as he dives onto the back line.
It looks great. The W lands, insane snipe. But then he dies, so it's a 1-for-1, and it looks terrible for FNATIC again. It's a 3-man stun, they're all on top of
it.
It is. Mega Gnar, Patrick's in range to start freezing.
Look at him.
But then it's Oscar who pulls it out for
pummeling away.
2v3 on the Jax. Manages to take down Patrick, all the damage is gone, 2 supports left. Wins them the fight. So
that's
these
serious
knockups, multi-man engages and stuns are working for XL, but
I think
Oscar who's left untouched to do all the damage.
3,451 damage last team fight. Even Gnar, holy moly, 5,100. He died. Like I didn't see him. Like, but he did 5,100 damage. Oh my goodness.
His counter strike is just
that's
so
terrifying.
in these skirmishes.
I guess his AoE.
Finished as well.
It is easy to do lots of damage on Gnar.
Sitting in a very healthy position right now. Third item being worked on for Humanoid. And FNATIC begin to move their vision control around the Baron area. Dragon not for a minute and a half, but as I say that, FNATIC slowly starting to move that vision to the bot side now.
2,200 gold lead for FNATIC. 2,000 of that sits on Humanoid in the mid lane. Navori, static shiv complete. Abadaga still only at 1 item on his way towards his second. Has 1,000 gold in the bank as well, so we'll be there.
Humanoid gonna try and take the tower.
There's the Rage Blade for Patrick. 2 items are slowly coming in for XL, but FNATIC hit those
does manage to get it
minutes before. Even in that last fight, I think they had those double item spikes, so XL really needs to get to that breakthrough.
Thinking about this?
Ping's going down onto Baron.
That's TP though.
Vision in the back of the pit for FNATIC.
Or maybe they, sorry, they were wards. Okay, now we got pings. And XL starting Baron. TP coming in by Humanoid to that mid lane. XL peeling away.
XL back away. Dragon up in 25 seconds time. XL now have the opportunities to
close game 4.
Control more of the map if they want, but he's going to join up with the team as Razork looks for a flank.
Who do you want to win?
Looking for an engage, perhaps.
I want FNATIC to win. Sorry, I want XL to win. Oh, okay, team fights just being started, and looks like I have jinxed it because XL coming out ahead on that team fight. Holy moly. They are starting the Baron.
For 30 seconds. It's only 280 carries and a Jax left. Oscar doesn't have the ultimate, so we'll see what they can get done here. It's only Limit that's down, so still a lot of damage available. Arron still has the Mega Gnar, but it's going to run out in just a sec. Won't be able to use that ultimate. The Baron getting shredded. They have Kalista, they have a Smite. They should be able to secure it. FNATIC need to stop them.
Humanoid jumping in, trying to disrupt them on the Baron. XL trying to turn. Ooh, that is a Jax, and Jax does jump on Ivan. Like, oh no, amazing pickup. Humanoid does go down. I cannot believe that. Oh. And looks like they are going to try and take the Baron, or maybe not. I could not believe that Tristana jumped in and Gnar still managed to kill her. Holy moly, Gnar does a lot of damage. Didn't realize. Yeah, I had no idea.
The last nail in Koi's coffin after that fight, because if FNATIC got that win, they would have got the Baron as well.
And we can see just FNATIC starting the team fight, and then like they peel away. They didn't really find any targets, pin them down, and yeah.
Weaving in and out scenario from FNATIC to try and stop them and pull them off this Baron. It wasn't as quick as you'd expect. As we see them
threatening the Baron.
Abadaga, I believe it is, to begin with, as Humanoid.
Wait, are we in live? Okay, live is bottom left, okay. And yeah, this is the 3-4 that went down. Not so good on the FNATIC side, just bonk, no, look at his health, and then Humanoid just needs like one auto, and then the shield from Ivan really helping keeping him alive, just so they can get that trade.
They got on themselves, the Dragon denied the soul point and taken the tier 1.
The focus on Tremby. Trying to rally the troops, but
some skirmishing in the jungle. Looks like we have another team fight on our hands. Ladies and gentlemen.
Flash is available for Noah and Trimby. Limit has his. Patrick does not have his. Oh no.
Yeah, boys and girls, Game 4, LEC Summer Playoffs 2023. And Trimby does go down. That is really not good for FNATIC. They are going to be so scared. XL going to be able to start the Baron now. Ooh. No, they are opting for a 4v5 here. And oh my god, the Gnar damage is insane. Limit barely surviving. Holy moly. Oduamne doing so much damage. Oh, and that is a Baron. That surely has to be it if you are on the side of FNATIC. That's not feeling good, man. You just got bonked and the enemy team getting Baron. Like, man. Yeah, you just got owned in a team fight. Like, holy moly. Game 4. You know, XL win this, they win the series.
The stopwatch comes through for Oscar and Oduamne just before the Mega
Look at the Gnar damage, look at the CC. Oh man. I guess that's why he picks Gnar into Jax. You can just CC him and do damage and make him not a threat. I had no idea.
But now in this series, stamping his authority, he knows it's his last chance of survival this year. He doesn't want to go out without a bang, and boy is he showing us a banger of a game here with those 10 kills on the Gnar. Was very suppressed in the early stages after losing the early top jungle 2v2 against the Jax Sejuani. Even it was the Oscar show in the first few fights, but he's down 3,000 gold now. Yep. Oduamne, 3.5 items building towards...
No, very scary.
The Baron's still up.
10-4.
Actually, they've got the Baron buff rather. They managed to take that down. It's a siege on top, but
does get jumped on. Is he gonna go down? I don't think so. Kai'Sa might be able to ult him here. Does go in for the ult. Oduamne gonna try and do his best to turn it around. The chase is still going on. He dives up and he gets but the Tristana bomb. I did not see it. Yeah, Tristana bomb finishing him off.
Yeah, a lot of time was wasted.
But meanwhile, their base is getting absolutely blown apart. TP coming in by Jax. See if they can try and turn this around 5v4, but he just gets blown up. Oh. FNATIC being pushed around in their base. This is surely going to be it for XL. It was such a close game until that Baron team fight. The one with the 3v4, yeah. So, yeah. Brazov getting taken down. Humanoid getting taken down. This is surely it. Trimby goes down as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of the series. Looks like XL taking this one 3-1. XL going through to the final. Who will they face? Has it already been decided? I don't want to say. I know who they will face, but I don't want to say. I know who they will face. Hope you enjoyed the series. Thank you for watching, and I will be back next time for another series. Or game series.
To fight for a shot at Worlds. Look at the smile on